What's up guys, in this video I will be showing you a very simple high win rate parabolic SAR indicator strategy. So basically parabolic SAR or parabolic stop and reverse is an indicator that helps in providing an entry signal and also an exit signal to our trade. You understand? So parabolic SAR works best in a trending market. That's why it's advised you use parabolic SAR alongside 200 exponential moving average to get the overview, a clear overview of the overall market direction in order to enter your trade and to avoid getting into unnecessary false trade, because parabolic SAR can also give you a lot of false signals. And here's an example of false signals. You understand? False signals. Now here's it. Parabolic SAR is trying to tell you that the price you should buy. Like here's it. Let's just use this one as a case study right now. Parabolic SAR is trying to say you should buy because the moment the dot is below a candle, is trying to, that's a buy signal, and the moment the dot is above the candle is a sell signal. But I will show you a high win rate strategy that will help you not to get into unnecessary losses. You understand? So here's a perfect example of a false signals. Like it's trying to tell you that you should buy, and at the same time it's still trying to tell you that you should buy. But as you can see, this is what I call a divergence in parabolic SAR. But as you can see, the price is falling. You understand? The price continues to fall while the parabolic SAR is trying to tell you that, oh, you should buy, that the price is going up. So this is a divergence, a hidden divergence, and at the end of the day it flipped the candle and went up. That's a sell clear signal. This is a hidden bearish divergence. You understand? So, and it happened to show itself here. So if you happen to fall into such case, such scenario, what you have to wait for is to wait for confirmation. That is, wait for the dot to flip to the upside before going short. You understand? And the dot eventually flipped to the upside, and then you went short. But I won't advise you trade this one because this is a ranging market. This is a consolidating market. Like I said earlier, parabolic SAR works best in a trending market. This is an example of a trending market. Okay, so let's just bring out the 200 exponential moving average out real quick. Let me show you guys something. So for you to bring out the parabolic SAR, you just have to type in parabolic, and you will see parabolic SAR here. This SAR means stop and reverse. You understand? So you just have to click it and bring it, and then also bring in exponential. You just have to type in moving average. Look at it, moving average exponential. Type in that word and then click it, and then you have to set this moving average exponential. You have to change the length to 200 and then leave the other things in default. Also, parabolic SAR has no setting. You understand? Just to avoid stories, leave the parabolic SAR in a default mode. So as you can see, we have a 200 exponential mode. This blue line here is the 200 exponential moving average, and it's kind of showing us that we are in a clear uptrend right now. For now, we are still in a clear uptrend, but even in that clear uptrend or downtrend, we can have a ranging market. And I won't advise anyone to trade a ranging market. You understand? If you're to trade a ranging market, then I will advise you come into it with some pattern, chart patterns, because chart patterns are mostly one of the most reliable trading systems to use. You understand? Because some of these indicators can be lagging indicators, but chart pattern most of the time works the way it's trying to show it, except if we'll end up disrupting the market. So I won't advise you to trade this ranging market because this is a ranging market. You understand? But it's still saying we are in an uptrend. So for you to know when to enter trade in this ranging market, you just have to draw support and resistance zone. You understand? Support and resistance zone. So the moment it's breaking support and going below 200 exponential moving average, that's a clear sell signal. You can go short. And the moment is breaking support and breaking resistance and going above, whilst it is still in the uptrend, which is above 200 exponential moving average, that's a buy signal. So you don't have to trade always to avoid stories. So if you notice, for you to get into, like what I said earlier, I said the closer the dot is to the candle indicates the expiration of the trend, which is here is a perfect example of what I'm trying to say. This dot right here is closer to this candle, and that's an exit signal. But I won't advise you to put an exit signal like to exit the trade then, because you might have lost a lot of your profit you've made up here. So what you have to do is, and I won't advise you to also enter the trade the moment the dot falls below the, what's it called, the candle, you understand, to also avoid false signals. So when to buy is, you need to make sure, if you want to buy now in this video, if you want to use parabolic SAR and exponential moving average to buy, you need to make sure that the price is above 200 exponential moving average, and also the parabolic SAR is positioned below the candle. And this is it, the parabolic SAR is positioned below the candle. But I won't advise you to get into the trade yet. You have to wait for confirmation, which is the candlestick need to trade above 200 exponential moving average before entering the trade. And that's what I did, and we got into massive profit. So if I were you, you will get into this trade in this fourth candle. And if you notice here, the dot is further away from the fourth candle. That's a clear indication that the market is not going to expire anytime soon. But the moment the dot is getting closer to the candle, as you can see, this is the candle, the dot is getting closer, it's trying to tell you that, oh my god, guys, you have to exit, the market is the trend is expiring soon, you understand? So for you now to use what's it called, parabolic SAR and exponential, you have to wait for the market to be above the price of the commodity you're trading to be above 200 exponential moving average, and also wait for the dot to position below the candle. And your profit target area, here's it. For you to set your profit target area can't be told what to do. It all depends on the individual. For me, sometimes what I do is I set the stop loss close to the parabolic SAR that is positioned below the candle I entered into the trade on. But if you notice, if you are to set it that way, it's going to be a massive loss if the trade should go against you, because the parabolic SAR is far away from the candle. So what you have to do is you just have to adjust it. Yeah, feel free to adjust it to your taste, and then your risk to reward ratio should be 2.5, maximum 2.5, except if you know what you're doing. And you can also use 1.5 risk to reward ratio. So that's it. As you can see, that's a win trade. And if you want to short the market, you just have to wait for the price to go below 200 exponential moving average. And let me show you something now. If you notice, the moment is going below 200 exponential moving average, we are having a massive downtrend. So I won't advise you to go long in a downtrend, but I will advise you to go long in an uptrend when you've gotten a clear signal. Going long in a downtrend is more like a gambling. You're likely to get stopped out of your trade. So if you notice, this parabolic SAR has given signal from here that we should enter the trade, that we should short the trade, but we are waiting for a confirmation, which is the price to trade below 200 exponential moving average, which it did, you understand? And as you see, the price traded below it and we went short. Let's assume we went short in this trade right now. You will be making massive profits right here, you understand? Because this is a clear downtrend. It's trading below the 200 exponential moving average. Now let me say something before ending this video. You have to know your support and resistance area in order to successfully make profit from this trading strategy. Yeah, you heard me right. You have to know your support and resistance area in order to successfully know what's it called, the entry and exit point for this indicator. So parabolic SAR is a very effective indicator when used alongside with 200 exponential moving average, and if you wish, you can also use it alongside with relative strength index, that is RXI. And as you can see over here, the moment parabolic SAR is in kind of breaking below 200 exponential moving average, we also saw the RSI crossing over the smooth moving average, which is yellow. So that's it. And yeah, my name is Isaac. In case you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please like this video if you haven't, and trade wisely, invest the amount you can afford to lose, manage your risks. Peace out.